what I do think is that we can look at technology trends and other things that are going on, and we can start to explain what will happen in the future at some point. And we can actually say some things that are perhaps highly likely. And so
Yeah.
that's actually why I picked looking out 140 years. And so here's what I think if we think about that longer term. Again, a hard science view, what's most likely. First thing is that I think that the two most important technologies affecting humankind in this next century are bioscience, and then secondly, AI and robotics, okay? And that I think that with regard to the first one, and I was in bioscience for half a dozen years in, separations chemistry, electrophoresis, chromatography that sequence the human genome. And I deeply follow the science with CRISPR-Cas9 and the latest technologies. So knowing.
And for people that aren't 100% familiar, when you talk about CRISPR and things like that, CRISPR is basically a gene editing technology.
Exactly, and it's probably the most important fundamental tool set in bioscience since the early '80s when PCR was invented. So,
and it allows. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not an expert in CRISPR by any means, but essentially what you do is it allows you to cut
and paste, cut and paste genes.
Points. Cut and paste genes. Yeah.
Okay. And what that allows, for example, is dramatically speeded up drug development, right? So, I think that bioscience will, in 140 years, will cure cancer, right? We'll have a dramatic change in some of those things about our life. So it'll be very important. But what I think is, in some sense, we won't notice because, think about it. In my sister-in-law, who's older by a bit, when she was a child, they worried about getting polio from the kids playing around, and so the parents didn't let them go out and play with the other kids in the summer because it was more likely to be caught. So of course we don't worry about polio now.
Not even a thought for most of us. Yeah.
So I think we will certainly live longer. I don't believe we'll live forever at all. That we could have a median lifespan that's 10, 20, 30 years longer, something like that.